Hi folks, Dr. Bob McCauley, KetoZyme for helping you to digest fat. Visit us at watershed.net. Digestive enzymes do just exactly what they sound like. They help digest your food. And we've got two different types of digestive enzyme product. One of them is called DigestZyme. We'll talk about that one in another video. But that's more of a broad, just a general digestive enzyme. You know, I have one of those with essentially every meal I take. And then we've got another one called KetoZyme. That's the one we're going to focus on today. KetoZyme is got extra amounts of lipase in it. And lipase is what breaks down fat. Okay, so you've got anything that's a lipid. A lipid is something that's fat. You see that, and there are all sorts of different lipids. If you go and get your cholesterol run, you see a lipid panel. Lipid is a fat. So we've got lipase to go in there. It's an enzyme to break apart the fat molecules. Now, if you're on two types of a diet, meaning number one, you're on a high-fat diet, or what we call a keto diet. It's very popular these days. You know, you put your body into ketosis with this huge amount of fat and everything. This is what you need really to break down that fat and assimilate it. You know, it really becomes dangerous for you if you start eating huge amounts of fat and you're really not taking it in and breaking it down. The other kind of person that needs a lot of lipase is honestly a little bit somebody like me. And when I eat fat, especially traditionally in the past, when I eat fat, I would just gain a lot of weight. I could eat just a couple packets of nuts or peanut butter, and especially as I got a little older, I would that would immediately turn into fat. I would just gain all this fat. Well, when I started taking KetoZyme and with more lipase, that went away. So that's what it's really meant for. And it's got some other digestive enzymes in there as well. There's amylase, okay, that's for carbohydrate digestion. There's protease, that is for protein digestion. The other enzyme that's in there is lactase, and that's for dairy products, so you can digest those. People that don't have lactase in their body, then they're lactose intolerant. And that's because you can't your body doesn't have the enzyme to take this big giant molecule, which is the lactose molecule, and break it down, and so your body can absorb it, so you end up with diarrhea. But what we got here really with KetoZyme is digestive enzymes that are really heavy in lipase, what we call lipase 1 and 2, and those are huge amounts of, I really, loaded that up with a lot of lipase, because if you're on a high-fat diet or you have a lot of trouble digesting fat, this is where you want to be, because of course that's, especially if you're on a keto diet or you just like a lot of fat, well, your body can break that down so it doesn't end up in your arteries and throughout your body and in your belly and other places where you don't want it depositing. You also have some calcium, magnesium, manganese. You've got some B vitamins 1, 6, and 12. And then there's another enzyme in there called phytase. Phytase is really for digesting phytic acid and make it more absorbable and easier for your body to take that in as phosphoric acid. And then, of course, there's amla. Now, amla is like a fruit that comes from India. But this really helps digest your food. It's really an excellent, addition in there. It's one of the things that kind of, helps this whole thing to work synergistically. So you can take these enzymes, you can target, you could just take a lot of lipase, or you could take a lot of, lactase or something like that. But when you put it together in a full package and then you put some of these other things with it, it really has a lot better punch to it. It really works synergistically, and so it's far more effective. Kind of the way turmeric and black pepper work so effectively. I mean, black pepper allows you to take in a couple thousand times, 2,000 times more turmeric or curcumin than you would if you took it without. So you always you wonder why we have these blends and why I developed these. Well, I developed them so we could, so these things would be just more effective than just working on their own. So KetoZyme for fat digestion, and again, I put the word keto in there to draw your attention to that, but it's for getting in, if you really have a high-fat diet, or you're the type of person that just, any kind of fat just wipes you out, and you gain, if it wipes you out, it really just, you end up gaining a lot of weight from it. You start taking some lipase and you take KetoZyme, and you're going to see a world of difference. That will be broken down very easily. So it's really great for weight loss as well. Dr. Bob, I'll see you guys next time. Visit us at watershed.net. It is extremely important that you like and subscribe and share my videos. It's getting the message of great health out to the world.